For the first time since 2021, Naperville North is playing in the IHSA Super Sectionals. The Huskies can advance to the program's first state semifinal since winning the state title in 2019. They take on Wheaton South, who's been on fire this postseason, outscoring their opponents 21-0 across their 4 playoff games. The winner takes on Lane Tech in the state semis. North generates most of the chances in the opening 10 minutes, including this after Addison Sitzman wins possession. Claire DeCook's shot is blocked, but it falls to Alexa Serdick at the top of the box, whose shot is saved by Tiger goalie Marilyn Dixon. With about 10 minutes left in the half, Wheaton South has a free kick in a dangerous position, and Husky Kennedy Birch gets a foot on the shot before goalie Olivia Oxner saves it off a Tiger for a goal kick. Abby Penn sends in the corner kick to the near post to DeCook. The junior tries an acrobatic volley, but Dixon does well in the net for Wheaton South. Ashlyn Adams has been providing most of the Tiger chances in the first half, and here she is dancing inside the box. Adams cuts inside and gets fouled, drawing a penalty kick for the Tigers. Adams steps up and sends one pure into the side netting. Wheaton South leads 1-0 at halftime. 6 minutes into the second, and North has a free kick. Emily Bisher sends one deep into the box, where the ball bounces to Isa Polavieja. The junior chests it down and volleys it home for the equalizer. A great finish from Polavieja ties up the Super Sectional at 1-1. With 25 minutes left in the second, the Tigers create an opportunity down the right wing. Kelsey Closing sends it in for Wheaton South, but Husky defender Lucy Fitzgerald is there to clear it away. 4 minutes later, DeCook gets possession, and she's off to the races. She sprints past 2 Tigers and heads towards the final third. She looks for an option and wins a corner for North. Moments later, Penn swings it in, but it gets cleared out by Wheaton. Lily Raddick is left open at the top of the box as she cuts in for a shot. It's saved, and Dixon does well to deny Brooke Welch, who was lurking for the rebound. The Tigers continue to attack down the right wing, and it's Adams again creating the offense. She tries to find Sabrina Stransky, but Oxner comes out to stop the cross. About 6 minutes left in regulation, and Ashley Allman plays a great ball to Stransky. She displays a nice move and heads towards the goal. Bisher flies in to help on defense, and Oxner makes a great save to keep this game tied. 80 minutes isn't enough to decide a winner, and we head to overtime. The only decent look in the first OT comes from this corner kick. Birch's header is a tester, and Dixon leaves no doubt about it by punching it away. Now in the second OT, Penn sends in another corner, this time to DeCook, but the volley is wide of the goal. One more chance for the Huskies to win it, and Penn's corner finds Birch again, but the header just flies over the crossbar. With that, we'll head to penalties to decide who heads to the Final Four of Class 3A. The Tigers are up first, and Brooke Eiter-Sagan goes left, but gets denied by Oxner for a big-time save to open the Pens. After a Husky miss off the post from DeCook, Wheaton South is back up to the spot, and Adams sends one in with power to go up 1-0. Cameron Linds is the second Husky spot taker. She goes low left, but Dixon is there to deny it. Tigers are still up 1-0 after 2 rounds. Wheaton South can apply some major pressure with a goal. However, Penny Oker gets stopped by Oxner. Birch is now up for North, and her run-up gets the goalie to go left as she scores towards the right. It ties up the Pens at 1. Into the 4th round, Lily Petrie sends one down the middle for Wheaton, but there she is again. Oxner secures her 3rd save in 4 shots as North is now in the driver's seat. Bisher, a senior captain for North, runs up and places it perfectly into the side netting. North goes up, and Wheaton has to score to stay alive. Grace Rodakowski looks to keep it going, and she does with a great strike past Oxner. North can still win it with the next kick. Michelle Runn steps up with the opportunity of a lifetime to send North to the state series. Pressure? What pressure? She leaves no doubt, sending it top bins for the super sectional winner. North wins the penalties 3-2 and moves on to the state semis for the first time since 2019. They take on Lane Tech at North Central College on Friday at 5:30.
Well, I just try and block out all the noise. It was a little loud, so I just try and focus on my thoughts. Just place the ball where I want and just really commit to where I'm going to shoot it and just place it and just hope for the best, sort of. I know that all our teammates are so supportive, and that I feel just really carried me through. Their support, their encouragement and everything, even all the way up until the last moment. Just their words to me, it was really helpful.
On the sideline here before the PKs, I just knew I can't be thinking about anything. All I can think about is each shot, each save could get me closer and this team to state. And I really was thinking about my teammates and my coaches and how bad I knew they wanted it. And I knew it was my time to step up and, get the job done, and I'm glad I was able to do it.
I usually just grind it out. And what I usually like to do is I kind of watch where the ball's going, so I can get either the second or just predict where it's going to land so I can just finish it. But yeah, I got really lucky and I just got my one chance and I finished it. So
I think it was a really, really difficult game. We knew that they had a strong center forward, and she worked her butt off and she gave us a lot of issues. But I think something really special about our team that we say a lot is when we don't have more to give, we find more to give. And there were moments where we might have looked flat or we might have looked gassed, and we were gassed. But you could see every single kid, like Kennedy Birch, who's a sophomore, you would just see them pull out just a little bit more, one more sprint, something like that. And I think when you have a team that does that every single play of the game, we're really, really hard to beat and really, really hard to compete with. We've always said that we might not be the best program, skill-wise, all of that. But what we lack in that, we more than make up for in how hard we're willing to work for ourselves and for each other.